So this is going to be a really important topic to cover for those of you who are turning 65, just to understand how Medicare is going to perform with your employer insurance. There are some rules that you need to be very well aware of, so that you have proper coverage, when you go into that time period. So just a quick disclosure, I don't work for Medicare. I'm a licensed broker in multiple states. This presentation is for general information only. It's not to be taken as any kind of personalized advice. And for more information, please consult Medicare.gov or call 1-800-Medicare. So on the agenda, there's three main topics here we want to cover. One is employers with 20 or more employees. Number two is employers with less than 20 employees. And then number three is COBRA. So the big question is, are you going to work past age 65? If you're not, we don't really even need to go over this right now because you're just going to sign up for Medicare. You're going to get some kind of other coverage to go with it, whether it's a Medicare Advantage plan where you'll have your prescriptions and everything included, or you can get a supplement and a Part D plan. However, if yes, which many more people are working past 65, then you're going to need to know the rules for your specific employer. So number one is going to be employers with 20 or more employees. So you will be signed up for Part A automatically. You don't need to sign up for B. However, if you intend to keep contributing to an HSA, you're going to need to inform Medicare that you do not want Part A, as it's going to interfere with the contributions to your HSA. There's tax consequences. You can go on to Medicare.gov and see what those might be, but you cannot have Medicare on and contribute to a HSA. If you have an HSA already and don't intend to contribute, no employer contributions, then you can still have Part A. It's not going to interfere with it then because you already had the money in previously. Your work insurance is going to be the primary payer when you use your insurance, and then Medicare is going to be secondary. However, you still might want to compare costs and benefits versus your employer coverage to going fully on Medicare, as it might be a better option. Uh, every plan is different, so you're going to want to look at what your deductibles are, what you pay each month, co-pays, co-insurance, and then the coverage you get, and see if is it makes sense just to go on Medicare fully now, or does it make sense to keep my employer coverage? Obviously, if you have other people on your coverage, it may make sense to keep it in that case because Medicare is individual. There's no family Medicare plans. So you would want to consider the other person, obviously, and what their needs are. So employers with less than 20 employees, just verify with your employer that they are indeed an under 20 employer. It's a specific designation. They would know it in the benefits department. So you're going to sign up for Part A and Part B online through SSA.gov, your Social Security account, or through the 1-800 number, 1-800-772-1312. Medicare will be the primary payer in this case, and your work insurance will be secondary. And you cannot contribute to a HSA. So in this case, there's no turning it on, turning it off, because you do need to have A and B on. So you can't contribute to a HSA in this case. And in most cases, you're going to want to go fully on Medicare just because you're going to have to retain your work insurance as a secondary. Oftentimes, either going on a Medicare Advantage plan or having secondary insurance through a Medigap, Medicare supplement, Part D plan is going to be a better option from coverage and then how much it costs you. But you never know. So you want to do the comparison. Now, if you're on COBRA, now you are going to, again, have to sign up for Part A and Part B because Medicare will be primary and COBRA is going to be secondary. And according to Medicare.gov, your COBRAs will likely end when you sign up for Medicare. So if you have others on the plan, you're going to need to find alternate coverage for them. And in that case, you go fully on Medicare. So your COBRA is going to drop. You're going to need to shore up your Medicare A and B because I'm sure as you've seen, A and B does not cover prescriptions. And there's also an 80/20 cost sharing with Medicare Part B, as well as on Part A a deductible and then a per day copay after a certain amount of days in the hospital. So that's really why Advantage plans and supplements exist to help limit that. If you'd like to go over it personally and see what your situation details and what you would need to do, you can contact me, Adam, at medicarewithadam.com, or you could give me a call or text at 973-922-1948. Thank you.